Have you ever wondered what bouncy balls are made out of? What makes them so bouncy? Welcome to STEM with the Houston Public Library. I'm Holly, and today we are going to answer all of your bouncy ball questions. This activity is intended for ages 8 and up. Here are the supplies you'll need for today's experiment. You will need 2 tablespoons of borax, 1 cup of warm water, 1 large bowl, 1 smaller bowl, 3 tablespoons of clear glue, a spoon or a craft stick, a couple of paper towels for when things get messy, and food coloring or glitter. A note on borax. Borax is a chemical that is used as a household cleaner. Wash your hands thoroughly before and after the experiment. If you have sensitive skin, you may want to wear gloves. Make sure you have your parents' permission before trying this out at home. To start, let's combine the 2 tablespoons borax with 1 cup of water. 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, 1 cup of warm water. Using a plastic spoon or craft stick, stir until the borax has mostly dissolved. It might take a while. All right, once your borax is mostly dissolved, we're going to set it to the side. In a different bowl, we're going to combine the food coloring, the glitter, cool, and our glue. You're going to need to use your tablespoon again. So we need 3 tablespoons of glue. Your glue can be clear glue or white glue. Either one works. I'm using clear glue because it looks prettier when you put in the food coloring and the glitter. So that was 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, and 3 tablespoons of glue. Cool. Now when we add in our food coloring, add 1 drop for a light color or 2 drops if you want to make a darker color. So clear glue, food coloring, glitter. You can put in however much glitter your heart desires. We're going to stir it up. And once everything is mixed together pretty good, we're going to add it back into our borax water mixture. So I'm going to pour 2 or 3 blobs into our borax water. Here we go. This part is a little tricky. It does like to stick to the spoon because it's glue. You might have to use your hands to pull it off the spoon a little bit. That's okay. All right, perfect. Now we're just gonna knead our blobs in our borax water. Oh, they're gonna feel really cool and squishy. So to knead your blobs, you just kind of squish them between your fingers. You're going to continue to knead each blob until it starts to feel stiff. Now, this may take a few minutes. When your blobs start to harden, take them out one at a time. Put them on your work surface. Dry your hands as best you can. Pick up your bouncy ball, put him in the palm of your hands, and start to roll him into shape. It's a little bit squishy, but that's okay. We're gonna put him to the side, and we're gonna take out our next bouncy ball and do the same process. Put him in the palm of our hands and kind of roll him, mold him back into shape. Finally, try running them under cold water and gently drying them off with a paper towel and get ready to play. How cool was that? So how does our ball come together to get its bounce? Glue is a polymer that's made up of long strands of molecules. These molecules keep glue in a liquid state until we add the borax or borate ions into the mixture. Once we poured our glue into the borax water, the long strands of molecules begin to tangle and mix together until it becomes thick and rubbery. This process is called cross-linking. Remember, you should always wash your hands before and after playing with your bouncy balls. If your bouncy balls start to lose their shape, that's okay. Try running them under cold water and reshaping them with your hands. Eventually, over time, your bouncy balls will start to fall apart or disintegrate. When this happens, it's time to throw them away and make a new batch. Thank you for joining us for STEM at the Houston Public Library. Make sure to share photos of your project online and tag us using #ILoveHPL. See you next time. Bye.